Welcome to the Dan Sports Tips MLB preview show for today, the 18th of July. We're finally back on the air. We had a slight winning night yesterday for those of you that were following the bets I put out on Twitter. There are a few plays tonight that I'm going to take a look at. We're back now. Hopefully I'm not going to get struck down with any more illness or ailments. The All-Star break's out of the way. We should be on the road all the way through to the end of the MLB season, and obviously by then the NFL will have started and we'll be doing that every week as well. Looking at today, there are three games. The game I like the most is the Baltimore Orioles visiting the New York Yankees. Kevin Gausman will pitch for the Baltimore Orioles. Got a pretty solid record against the Yankees. His ERA is below 2.5 when he faces New York. He'll be opposed by Ivan Nova of the New York Yankees. Now, Nova's been pretty horrific. He's got an ERA over 6 his last 9 starts. He did start fairly well when he came into the rotation, but it is certainly dropped off, and he's allowing home runs as well. He's allowed 15 home runs this year in about 80 odd innings, just over 1 every 5 inning, if you like. And now he's facing the Baltimore Orioles, who do lead the league in home runs and have got an insane amount of hitters that can hit the ball out of the yard. And to make matters worse, there's warm weather forecast today in the Bronx, and the winds are forecast to be blowing out to dead centre fairly strongly at the start of this game. So I am going to take the Baltimore Orioles to win this game on a run line, and I'm going to buy runs up as well. We're going to go to Paddy's. We'll take Chris Davis to hit a home run and Baltimore to win. Davis has 3 home runs off of Nova. We'll take Mark Trumbo, who leads baseball in home runs this year, to hit a home run and Baltimore to win. He also has 3 home runs off of Nova. And we will take Matt Wieters to hit a home run and Baltimore to win, as Wieters is yet another Oriole that has 3 home runs off of even Nova. This is the game that will make or break our day today. The other 2 are purely values plays, so I'll move on. We'll have the Philadelphia Phillies are hosting the Miami Marlins today. Jose Fernandez, the ace of the Marlins staff, has been outstanding. He's pitching really well. He is a lot better at home than he is on the road. That said, he is still pretty good on the road. The Phillies were shut out yesterday and didn't look very good with the bats at all. That being said, and this is the pure basis. I mean, Aaron Nola started the season well. He then had a 5-start stretch before the All-Star break with a 13.50 ERA. And they skipped his start. He's had a lot of time off to sort of work things out. Looking at what he's been saying in the press cuttings, etc., that I've been looking at, he does feel that he has sorted out the location issues. This is purely a basis of, I think, the market's overreacted. I think that the Phillies should not be this price at home against the Marlins. They can hit. They have been hitting up until yesterday. They've been on a nice little run for scoring runs, that are having been pretty futile early on in the season. So I'm going to play the Phillies to win this game, just on the basis that I think the price is too big, and I'm going to buy to minus 1.5, 4 to 1. It is a ridiculous price, really. I mean, if they win the game, they could well win it by a couple of runs as well. Fernandez has had the odd bad start on the road this year. As I say, his ERA is that much higher away from Miami, where he's ridiculously good. So we'll play the Phillies. The other game, I'm going to head over to Colorado, Coors Field. The Tampa Bay Rays are on a double-digit, I believe it is now, losing streak on the road. They're coming into Colorado and Coors Field. Now, obviously, Tampa Bay have not been playing well, but one thing they do is they hit left-handed pitching very, very well. They get rookie Tyler Anderson today. Anderson's been pitching really well. He doesn't give up an awful lot of home runs. His ERA on the season is 3.03. He hasn't had a lot of run support when he's pitched, really. That's why he's coming in with the 1-3 record. But as I say, he's a lefty. Tampa hit lefties well. They will be sending Drew Smyly to the mound today, the Rays. He has struggled. He has allowed home runs recently, which isn't good in calls. However, he is a left-handed pitcher. Colorado are massively better against righties. They struggle a bit more with lefties. Not only is he a lefty, but he's a lefty that strikes out a lot of hitters, so he misses bats. He does not pitch to contact. We're going to need him to cut down on the walks today. We don't want him giving too many free passes to the Rockies, but for a strikeout pitcher, That's probably what you want in Colorado, and I think that Tampa are too big to break their streak of losing on the road here. So we will play Tampa Bay, and I'm going to play, just in case Anderson, as rookies can do when they have a bad start, if he struggles really badly, and the fact that he's a lefty and Tampa hit those well, I'm going to play Tampa -1.5 and -3.5 as well. Good luck us. It's the second half of the season. Let's hope we can get on a roll now, because it's been a fairly disappointing first half. Best of luck if you're having a play ball.